be tough one tonight to finish this one up. Guys, what's up? It is MCF and we're back, and here's the wife. Well, she's driving and I'm watching the game, trying to keep it up to date for everyone. Oh, this is horrible.
So you want it higher?
Yeah, I want it higher. So just so I can position it properly. Guys, we are on the road, as you know.
Better?
Here. Yeah.
Okay, don't move it.
I know, but no, this is in the way, but it's...
I can move
I'll do this. I'll do this. I can do this. I can do this somehow. All right. So, anyways, guys, we are, of course, coming out of halftime. We did the first half of the game, and it was disgusting, disastrous. I don't know. Is there any other words to describe it? Horrible. And you know, it's typical Cooper Rush backup situation going on. No, this is blocking it, but it's all right. Yeah, no, I know that. And I have to move this, and I don't want to break it off the thing because it's going to snap off, and it's going to be a bigger problem. So there, that's a little better. So anyways, guys, I'll try to move in here and get myself really uncomfortable so we can do this stream. By the way, I hope everybody's doing great, had a great holidays. If you guys missed that earlier, wish happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everything. Festivus for the rest of us. So again, I hope everyone's having a great time, family, friends, and all that good stuff here during the holidays. We get to the new year, right around the corner. We're getting pounded by the fucking Eagles. Fuck Philly. But much love to LT who's in the chat. So is Jessica, Scorpio. Much love. Yeah, I know.
The last thing that happened
he's not little G anymore. Exactly. They see he's on camera constantly, so keep that in mind there, little G. You're with me here. And we got J-Dog here.
The Eagles almost scored a touchdown. It got called back by a flag.
Eagles had like two touchdowns. Scored there on that drive, but each time it was a penalty brought back out, and they could not score a touchdown, so they got the field goal. And not that it makes a difference. It's 27-7, and they're whipping their ass by 20 right now. But we get the ball back here, beginning of still early third quarter, and I'm watching here Micah on the sideline looking at the board. He ain't coming out of the game. We have 8 minutes? 8 minutes and
feels like
3
we're
seconds.
Asking for trouble, just throwing that out there.
8 minutes and 3 seconds. We have no return here. So, when I say 8 minutes and 3 seconds, and Cowboys get the ball here. It looks like Cooper Rush is coming out. Coming out on the field. Not coming out of the game.
I wish.
Yeah. But so it was a shot there by Micah, which they're complaining about. Micah gave him like a fucking blast right there, but it was a shoulder to the chest of Pickett, and they called it a touchdown. Remember, that was a touchdown that was called back for holding. So now, but the Eagles wanted the roughing the passer. Rico Dowdle 3.5-yard run on first down, which is, right now I'd say, I'd love to see the Cowboys run the ball. And, if this was the first quarter and it was 0-0, 7-7 or 10-7 or whatever. But the fact that it is 27-7 and there's nothing to lose. I mean, fucking running the ball now, it's almost like you're just trying to run out the clock. Now, I would love to see Trey Lance in there, but I doubt we're going to get to see him, although maybe he's in there already. Let's see. We got only 9 people in the house. I know most of you guys fuck this game. But I appreciate all you guys. We do have the goals set up as well. If you guys do want to do that, I'll give some people a chance to get into the raffle for the Sewn and Stitch jersey. And it's any sport, team, and any player that we have available and any style that's available. So third down for the Cowboys here. 3rd and 13, may I add. So we lost 6 yards there, and I looked away, so it was probably a sack. Cowboys 7-6. Sorry, 7-8 right now. And the Eagles had 12-3. Looking to clinch the NFC East. So right now they're going to put in McKee, which is their third-string quarterback.
They're playing their third string before we play ours?
We got Cooper Rush throwing, fucking shit slants, receiver screens. That this time was dropped by Turpin, right in his hands. 4th and 10. It's not even, we're punting. I mean, should you even do this stream? Should I stop? You guys want to see the outside there? That's more fun than listening to me talk about our Cowboys. I'll tell you right now. Too bad this don't turn more. It'd be great to see the outside. It's just beautiful countryside rather than this bullshit you're going to hear me talking. Now, we got Brian Anger ready to punt the ball back to the Eagles. I mean, at this point, how can we not stop the Eagles? We got Mike out there. We got our starters out there. We can't stop the Eagles. They got their fucking backups and third stringers in. They should not score one more point on us. But you know how this goes. They're returning the ball, the punt, to the 35-yard line. our defense gets back on that field. Let me know if the audio is good. I wish I could read your guys' comments, but it's so difficult. And it's the phone and it's all that. So Jessica, of course, she said they're just going to feed some Saquon Barkley right now, and they should. Booth is trash. Agree. So Pickett's hurt. That's why they're going to get the third stringer in, it looks like.
Oh, damn. What happened to him?
I don't know. I'm not sure. LT said, let's finish the job. McKee, perfect. It's perfect. It blocks your star on your yeah. Fuck you, LT. No, we love you, bro. But yeah, fuck. I'm gonna tear down her what is it? The rearview mirror for the star. Yes.
To see what's behind us when the Cowboys are in front of us.
I just can't wait till the Eagles are out of the playoffs, and then we can laugh. And we can all be in the same spot on the couch. Scorpio said, "Little G, no more." J Dog, yeah. Pickett. It was on that hit by Micah Parsons. That's what they were pissed.
Okay.
Colts coming back against the Giants. Jessica Scorpio said the quarterback got a McRib. Dropped by Turpin, which is disgraceful. We punted. Jessica with the head slap.
And it sucks because we were the ones, Jessica and I were saying, like, man, why don't they use Turpin? Where's the Turpin? And well,
Turpin drops
we finally see him. And
but it's all receiver screens, all passes behind the line of scrimmage. That shows you noodle arm, Cooper fucking rush, trash, Ola. LT said, let's go, Saquon. We need about another 50 yards to keep the record intact.
Okay.
So again, he's probably what, 78 yards, 80 yards right now.
You're telling me 50 yards in the second half? That's very doable.
Why wouldn't you run Saquon the entire game?
Yeah, it's not like we're stopping the run at all.
I guess you don't want him hurt for the playoffs, right? LT, that'd be a problem.
I know, but it sounds like he is trying to battle to get that record.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely trying to get that record. Pat Pfeiffer said, we're not playing good at all. Wow, it's so bad. Yeah, I mean, it's bad. We got our third stringers in, and we got a couple first stringers on defense. We got our first string defense. We can't stop their third stringers. It's just, I mean, we've already lost a lot of guys. Like our biggest weaknesses are like cornerback. And at cornerback and no other pass rusher than Micah, I mean,
I think defense is a little generous for us.
I could pick apart our defense. The only thing is Micah has to be stopping. They're doing a good job stopping him, although Micah did hurt Pickett. So I hear you, Pat. Reality Cowboys said, please fire Mike after this game. It ain't gonna happen, Reality. I really hope so. It won't. LT said good defense for the Eagles, which of course kind of sucking everything facet pretty much. J-Dog said, y'all cheap shot Pickett. No roughing the passer. I know I didn't see the play, but it is what it is. It's football, right? Number one defense in the league. Good to see they are back. He said, LT said about his Eagles, I'm assuming, because the Cowboys definitely have a number one defense. In fact, right now, Saquon just got another 10 yards on Donovan Wilson with the tackle. So second down and that's it. Second down and inches, and their Tanner McGee is good, says Scorpio and Bernie. Pat Fowler says, sound and picture are great. Thank you. Wiseman said, terrible play calling. We're playing so like we have something to lose. Like there's something to worry about this season. Like Mike McCarthy's playing for it to be very consistent and scared to do anything crazy because he'll lose his job. That's why I don't think we're going to see any Brandon Aubrey 70-yarders.
I know, but imagine a player playing that averagely if he was on the last year of his contract trying to put out a big performance.
Barkley going for 15, 20, almost 25 yards on that run. Just run them all day. Why not?
He must have heard me say, hey, 3 more of those. He said, man.
No, like 1 more now.
Yeah.
And why not? Why stop there? I guess this Cowboy.
Put the volume up for the game?
Yeah, with this Cowboy defense, I would run Saquon. I mean, he's not getting touched. He just went out of bounds. Like, who cares? Like, I just keep running Saquon.
That's probably safer for him too. He wants to avoid being tackled and touched as much as possible. That'll keep him.
Scorpio said.
Good.
Scorpio said, yeah, LT's an Eagles fan. J Dogs, you got one of your Eagle brothers here. Drive faster, MCW. The car can do 120. Says Scorpio. A guy who lost 2 yards there is Saquon Barkley, so he needs a couple extra ones maybe there. LT said, come on, Giants, hang on. J-Dog said, I'm Eagles fan, Google me. He said, the Eagles fan. So LT, and we're connecting Eagle fans here on the Cowboy Misery.
Start greasing the flagpoles, guys.
Yeah. Barkley has 111 yards last I saw here. Maybe he lost 2, so 109. Man. You can see the cops right here coming by us here. So it's a 2nd and 11. So he lost 1 yard. Made 110 yards for him. Pass, a little high, but caught by Devontae Smith. And now it's going to be about a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. I say 5-0, Popo. I got stuck in between.
I said fofo.
I said fofo. We got Antoine Smith. He's a Bills fan, of course. We know him. His Bills Mafia. He said, "What's up, MCF, MCW? Happy holidays. The same to you and yours. Enjoy the playoffs. We ain't." What was that?
He's saying hi.
Oh, okay. She's saying hi. She's driving here. Let's see if it works. Boom. Any of the kids back there. Anyways, we'll try to do that. You can see the scenery outside because this shit is ugly. Saquon Barkley right now has, what is it, 125 runs for 114 yards. So yeah, to keep his, meaning he has to double it next week. I would, if I was the Eagles and Saquon, I'd try to get as many yards against this shitty Cowboy run defense as possible.
Hell yeah.
On the 22-yard line of the Cowboys, they're about to score again. 1st and 10, they run to Saquon, and he just dances for about a yard. So 115, 116 yards is where he's at. But fuck Barkley and his count. I don't care, and I hope he don't get Eric Dickerson's record. I really hope not.
Honestly, I hope he falls short by a handful of yards.
Yeah, I hope he falls short by 1 yard. That's what I want. 1 yard. Eagles dealing with these injuries late in the season ain't good. So that's Saquon Aguilar. Yep, injury bug going around is a tough thing for the Eagles to have to try to win this game, even though they kind of almost clinched everything. They basically, right now, they've clinched it. I mean, I would bench everybody if I'm them. Going for the end zone against Deron Bland. One-handed catch by A.J. Brown, but he was out of bounds. Luckily, I mean, a great catch. But and Deron Bland, good coverage. Not great coverage, good coverage. But it would have been a touchdown if the sideline was an extra inch. Wow. An extra half foot. How's that?
Every inch matters, huh?
Yeah. Now, look at little G shaking his head as he smirks with that comment.
What's so funny about that comment, little G? Can you explain it to us?
Little G? You don't know. He knows about that truck right outside. Anyways. Flag, by the way, with a second to go on the play clock.
Oh, Dallas?
I don't know. We gotta put it louder. Neutral zone of...
Micah again?
Even our best players are fucking the hog right now. Yeah, Micah's literally over the line of scrimmage by like a foot. Like, what the fuck? He's a little too aggressive. It's just bad from your best guy. It shows such a bad... I mean, we are giving up, so it don't matter much. What's up, traveling fools in the house? 0 out of 20 on the goal, by the way. So just want to, yeah. So it looks like a great catch here. They're talking about the great catch that A.J. Brown did. I was out of bounds, though. Thank you, LT. We trying to do it. We're trying to do this on the move, with the game, on the phone, with the kids over there sleeping and playing their video, their tablets. The wife driving. Taking the last leg here of this little excursion we had. Looks like this was a false start on and now it's 3rd and 3. I really don't want to watch this. Saquon's out right now, so
how much time is left?
Luckily, only 2:48 in the 3rd quarter, which is thank goodness. Yeah, because they just run Saquon non-effing stop. But you know what? We got non-stop LT love here. Much love to LT. He said, shout out to MCF for even doing this rivalry stream. Much respect to the boys' family. Now, never forget, 6 before 2. And die, Eagles die. On the road to misery. He said, NFC East champions for this year. The Eagles will be the champs. Step 1 complete. Hopefully, losing the playoffs will be step 2. He said, I'm going to take on the NFC. And hey, listen, good luck to LT, but fuck the Eagles. I do not want the Eagles winning. Appreciate the man, LT, though. He is I want to make sure J-Dog knows that LT is the Eagle fan on this channel.
Yep.
So I'm glad we were able to hook you guys up. And yeah, listen, we ain't missing. You think we're going to miss a rivalry game? And we missed the Giants Thanksgiving. We were literally impossible to make that one. But this one was going to be impossible until we said, no, fuck that. We're going to find a way. And we did. So there we go. Cowboys looking, trying to get a stop. They hit the end zone here. Touchdown Eagles.
Wow.
So it's just incredible on a 3rd and long.
That's
third string
now, too.
Their third string quarterback against Deron Bland, A.J. Brown.
So not even Andrew Booth this time. It was Deron Bland.
No, it was
who
our
fucked
star.
up?
It was our star. So they're 30. When they hit the extra point, it'll be 34-7 with 2:44 in the third quarter.
Question, since you're watching,
Am
was
I really
it Deron
shocked?
Bland fucking up, or was it more of like a scheme thing? And
I'm looking
that?
again here. Let me see, because Leo Fowle's covering short, but Deron Bland, it was just a great pass by fucking their third stringer, and a great route by AJ Brown. Deron Bland's on coverage, but he was it was too much separation. It's more Deron Bland than anybody else. But it was a great play by McKee, who the Eagle fans like me better than Pickett. So it's just ugly game for the Cowboys. And congrats to the fucking Eagles winning the NFC East. And once again, since 2005, right? It's been somebody different winning the NFC East every single fucking year. There's been no repeat NFC East
that
winner.
Tradition will continue.
But 100% it's happening. Cowboys are out. So it's already happening. It's a matter of who is it, the Eagles or Washington. Obviously, it's the Eagles. So that's a done deal there. Congrats to the Eagles, but fuck them. Yeah, and I see, of course, J-Dog and LT, they're Eagle fans here with the family. By the way, yeah, he routed them there. That's what he did there. And LT, that's, AJ Brown versus Deron Bland. Each are going to win against each other. It's about the pass, right? And Hurts would have made it. And unfortunately, even their third stringer makes the pass work. 13-3 is going to be the record for the Eagles. I'm assuming it's going to be probably 13-4. They're probably going to take the L the last week because they're benching everybody. We're going to be 7-10. Where does this put us? This puts us where we're going to be next year. Without any moves in the same place. I believe nothing changes with the Joneses. LT said McKee finishes the job. We need a better draft pick. That's the good thing about losing. I always hate losing, though. And I hate losing to the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. But,
even if we're playing third, fourth, fifth stringers, I don't care. We always want to beat the Eagles.
I got your Sun Pass info right there. Perfect. So, but the thing is...
Yes, we pay our tolls.
This is depressing, Jim. I agree. Easy works at LT. Pickett's miles better than Cooper Rush, and I probably agree with that, but McKee seems better than Cooper Rush. I'm wondering, is this if you don't put Trey Lance in here, then this, it's beyond my understanding on why you'd even have Trey Lance. Like, what's the need to even have Cooper Rush? This game is over. Like, this is where you want to see your backups. Like, I don't care if you're the best team or the worst team, you put your backups in at this point. What are you going to get 3 touchdowns with Cooper Rush in the fourth and going to make it look close?
Yeah, this is a bad coaching choice by McCarthy.
But this is a good choice. But McCarthy wants to get as close as possible. This is the Garrett disease. He wants to get as close as possible. It looks close. He wants to get as close to 8-9 so it looks average. That's the problem with this fucking team, this organization, the coaches, the players, everyone, starting with Jerry and Stephen Jones.
The only thing we're close to is our graves.
Every year it's just closer to our grave. 34-7. Kick off the Turpin. He's going to take a knee in the end zone.
Let me know if you need me to adjust the volume for the game.
Not right now. Let me see. Hey, Cab and I, we hate them. So you guys are going to get a lot of hate. You got to love the hate from us, Cab and I. Jerry sell fool's gold to the fans. So he don't freak us out. But we know the deal. A lot of fans don't get fooled. A lot of Cowboy fans out there.
Is our last game next week? Is that a home game or an away game?
J-Dog, it's a home game.
Okay.
It's Washington. But J-Dog said there's chances the Eagles play their starters because if the Lions have to lose tomorrow to the Vikings. I'm sorry, the Lions have to lose tomorrow and the Vikings have to lose today. So Vikings play the Packers. Here's Rico Dowdle, who's breaking for a 13, 15-yard gain. Good run from him. Not that it matters. Keep that in mind. The Cowboys are literally running the ball. Cowboys literally not taking Cooper Rush out of the game. Eagles, that ball was worth something to the Eagles, and the fan gave it back for nothing. It's just like here. Let me see here. Yeah, Cap, that's my prediction. The Eagles going to lose, and I don't even think they get to the NFC Championship game. That's just me. Fuck the Eagles, damn right. As of today, they play Washington. It might not be as easy as you think. Because again,
I feel like Washington will make it further than the Eagles.
Washington, they play each other first round right now.
Well, I guess one of them has to make it further than the
other.
My
point is, I think Washington might surprise you in the sense of that they are a divisional team, even if they seem that they're a little worse. Divisional teams always harder. You know that, LT.
Plus, I feel like Dan Quinn has more heart.
Definitely more heart than Sirianni. I keep looking at the hitting the goal. We got 1 out of 20 to hit the goal. But big shout out to LT for getting us 1 out of 20 right now. 2nd and 4. We can't do the raffle thing without hitting the 20 is the point here. Cooper Rush, quick throw to Flournoy, just knocked down by Bond, their backup linebacker now. The Kobe Dean's out. He's an edge rusher, drop back in the coverage, knock the ball down. I mean, again, just put Trey Lance in. What's going to hurt? A minute 18 in the third quarter. 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys. Guyton is playing left tackle, by the way, if you're wondering.
Yeah, I had asked that earlier just because I wasn't sure. And since we brought back, was it Austin Richards, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure
Another
that our
run,
O-line guys
run
are
right up
getting...
the middle with Rico Dowdle for 10 yards, first down. So instead of throwing the ball, we're just running the ball.
Yeah.
Bond is a starter, not a backup, says J-Dog. There you go.
Okay.
Well, edge rusher, not a linebacker, I guess, right? I'm not sure. Who cares? I don't even follow the Eagles. LT said, Washington beat us with no Hurts, no Gardner Johnson, who has 2 picks today. We'll eat Washington. We'll see. I mean, they have a rookie quarterback. Rookie quarterback is where you probably have the advantage, but I don't know if you're going to eat Washington. We'll see what happens.
I think it's going to come down to the defense.
Divisional games always make it closer than you know. You know, oh my God, Zeke's going to hurt our own guy. Zeke ran to Cooper Beebe and knocked Cooper Beebe about 5 yards out. And it looked like it hurt his shoulder, but and they keep showing Howie Roseman, who is, as I said, I trade half the team to get Howie Roseman as our GM. And I would shoot Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones in the head, and then it is a joke, so in case anybody's out there,
I'll do that.
I would get them out the fucking picture, and then make Will McClay the owner, and get Howie Roseman as the GM. 2nd and 5 for Cooper Rush. Right now we're at the Eagles 35. Fake a run, throwing across the body. Great play design to Tolbert for about a 25-yard gain, but it was all about the faking, the movement. When the Cowboys get creative and smart, you see it come out once every 40 plays. It's not enough for me with McCarthy. 4th quarter starting. Cowboys are in the red zone. Just to remind you guys, it's 34-7 Eagles. So, you know, it may be a 20-point game in about a minute or two. Again, 20 points in the 4th quarter, not impossible. With Dak Prescott and your guy is not, half your team not injured, but because most of the team is injured and even your starters are playing like shit and you have no Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and nothing, there's no comeback coming with Cooper Rush or Trey Lance or anybody. So
are the Eagles expecting Hurts to be back?
Oh yeah,
next week
I mean, I think they're waiting. They're holding them out for the playoffs.
Okay.
In my opinion. And again, like LT said, the only way it becomes important for the Eagles is if the Lions lose, and somebody else wins. Let me see here. I forgot what he said.
I thought it was the opposite. If the Lions win.
No, Lions win, it ends it because they're the more number 1 seed.
Okay.
Packers are a sneaky team. Vikings are playing well. Yeah, I mean, I think the Packers could beat the Vikings, which would make it, I guess, the 2nd, 3rd seed. It's either for Washington. It would have to be either a battle for that 2nd or 3rd seed. It looks like, or if the Lions lose, they could fight for the 1st seed.
Okay.
The Eagles, I think. But either way, there you go. They want a 5 or 6 minute drive from McKee. That's what LT says. Prevent defense is just driving on the field on us embarrassingly. Cap said Packers and Vikings haven't beat anyone.
The only thing we're preventing is wildfires. Only you can.
Talk to Sully said, wait for the carefully worded post speak by Jerry. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's carefully worded, but he's carefully thought out beforehand. He knows what the bullshit narrative is going to spin. How it comes out could be one thing, but he knows the bullshit narrative has been carefully worked out already.
Somebody remind me, and please read the chat, but I'm pretty sure Jerry is kind of ducked out of the post-game media stuff the last 2 weeks, even though we won or whatever, because we've mainly only heard from Steven.
Right.
Yeah. So, not saying Jerry hasn't talked, but he just did kind of his usual Tuesday talks that he does on 105.3 The Fan.
Yeah.
So.
Win Bernie, what's up? The Vikings still got a shot, though, number 1 seed. Queen and King in the house. Hey, my Cowboys wife. She's right
out.
here next to you. Next to me, yes. Lions want their revenge for the championship. Niners play the Lions, and the Lions going to kill them.
Oh my gosh!
So that's going to end number 1 seed.
Okay.
And again, that's what their LT or someone said. I think is it
maybe.
J-Dog said 49ers win against the Packers. 49ers win. Packers win today is what they need.
Okay.
Basically, LT saying Minnesota needs to lose, and Lions must lose out.
Okay.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
So you're going to rest your guys next week. Unless you're playing for the 2nd or 3rd seed with Minnesota. Not sure what's going to happen with that. Either way, stop dreaming, LT. You guys are going to get that. You guys are not getting home field through the playoffs. It'll be the Lions. You guys will be losing to the Lions at the latest in the NFC Conference Championship. You can book that. But outside of that, you guys will get farther than us. Congrats. You'll get a lower draft pick than us, too. They go into the game and then they go right back to a commercial. I don't understand what's going on.
So dumb.
Dome stadiums for both those teams when it comes to Vikings and the Lions, and I agree. But the Lions will have the Dome Stadium the whole playoffs, so they'll be fine. Chiefs keep doing is amazing. I agree. It's Brady Patriot-like with Mahomes. I agree. With Mahomes and Reed.
Yeah, it does make me wonder though how far the Chiefs can take that success.
Yeah.
They keep winning games. Within a touchdown, and their offense isn't scoring very much, but their defense is just,
look, come in.
Reckless.
Captain, the Eagles acting like they have the win, they have to win next week, but lost to the Commanders. I know. LT says MCF, we are the 24 NFC champs. We are the captain. No. You're not that. You got to prove it first. Saying it's not enough. You got to do it. And that's the trick.
There's only one win that matters.
Super Bowl. You don't win a Super Bowl, you lose it.
Everything else, irrelevant.
Were the Niners the NFC champions last year?
I think so.
Yeah, won the Eagles. Let me see here.
Wasn't
Chiefs
it against
lose
the
one.
Eagles that they got it? Niners? Did they play the Eagles last year?
I don't remember. I think so.
Or am I misremembering?
I don't even know. Oh, no, it was the Lions. They played the Lions. They beat the Lions.
True.
William Burton said it's going to be tough for anyone in the AFC to go into Kansas City and win. I agree. Number 8 got hurt. CJ got hurt on the Eagles. Talk to said Chiefs lose one this season after how many winning last season? Azteca said I could see Lions Bills Super Bowl. That'd be cool. Or Ravens Vikings. I can't see the Vikings. I don't see the Vikings. I see the Lions. Eagles want to win. They want to succeed. So do the Cowboys. J-Dog said Lions lost the NFC Championship. Niners beat them. Yep. Azteca said, can we get something different this year in the Super Bowl? 2 teams that have never won a ring would be better. I agree. I want to see Lions.
1,000%. That's why out of
Lions,
all the teams,
Bills.
Yep.
Would be the best. I think the Ravens in the mix there would be good too.
Honestly, I feel like the NFC is actually a little bit harder just because outside of the Lions, it feels like all the rest of the teams are, while they're obviously on the better side of good, they're all, I would say, relatively equal when it comes to strengths and weakness. Like, there's no team that really stands out outside of the Lions.
But to me, I don't know if they're as strong as the AFC overall.
So that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like the Lions are at the top, and then everybody else is just kind of there.
Yeah, they're good, but they're not
but
the
Lions.
AFC
outside of the Chiefs, much more competitive, a lot more teams I could see being in the mix.
I see here LT laughing. Cap said Lions repping the NFC for sure. I agree. By the way, Cooper Rush driving the team down. Queen and King said, could we see a Lions-Ravens Super Bowl? Possibly. Lions repeating since Cab. J-Dog, I have a question on conference more competitive. AFC, NFC, we just answered that. He's asking LT.
Okay.
Sweeping Dallas means something to LT, he said.
Okay.
Cowboys fumble the ball, by the way.
Wonderful.
As we're driving on third and 6, we fumble the ball.
Who fumbled it? Oh, here, let me.
I think Ferguson again.
Really?
Eagles ball. They're celebrating.
Oh my God, not again.
I mean, the Cowboy team needs to get taken out to the back over there. See that the trees back behind that and get shot like old Yeller.
Just throwing this
it's
out
Rico
there.
Dowdle with the finally he fumbles. Like I've been waiting for this to happen all year. Finally he fumbles. At least in a meaningless fucking
I know, but
shit
our
game.
starters are actually fucking us in this game. Because think about it.
It's all been
Dowdle
crap.
fumbled, Ferguson fumbled, Cooper Rush fucked up, Micah Parsons has like 30 penalties. Like, what
Yeah,
is going on?
our leaders are sucking cock. Let's see, William Burney said Rico fumbled.
Do you think that CD must have had, like, I wonder if CD had more of a mental impact on the team? Because
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We wouldn't have beat the Eagles.
We suck. I'm not saying we would have beat them or not, but damn, like, we put them on the shelf and then...
Take it back. It can't get worse, says Fat Five. Listen, LT celebrating this like it's a Super Bowl victory. That's the difference between the Eagles and the Cowboys. But, you know, sweeping the Cowboys this year is not a feat. It's an expectation.
2 penalties or offsetting?
I don't know, baby. You can't hear it. It looks like the Cowboys are on top of everything. A personal foul by Tyler Smith with a cheap shot afterwards because the Cowboys are frustrated and hate getting raped by the Eagles. That's what's happening. 34-7 with 14:20 to go. I'm telling you, this will be the best. This will be the best thing if these 14 minutes, 20 seconds can be over now. So, one ring. Remember, guys, 5 is always greater than 1. Remember that, Philly. I don't care about you sweep us like it's a Super Bowl LT and J Dog. If that's a Super Bowl to you, we already won. Then we won. Exactly.
Enjoy your moral victories.
Exactly, Cab. LT said 34-7 is exceeding expectations. Against a team like us that's broken, I don't think so.
Yeah, LT, question for you. Is it really exceeding expectations if you are a grown-ass man beating up on a 12-year-old? Because that's basically what's happening here. Like, we are...
I will admit, though, they're grown-ass man.
We're playing our JV squad for the most part.
I will say they probably got their, what's the second year? What's the second...
Second string?
You have the freshmen, but who are
sophomores?
Yeah, I know the sophomore. I don't know if they have a name for them, but the point is that we're basically playing like they got their juniors in. Okay. We still got our freshmen, our freshman squad in because they don't have their professionals. They don't have their best guys in there either. Let's be honest.
Yeah, actually, this is the powder puff team we put in.
Yeah, we put in a flag team right now.
That's actually pretty accurate considering. We actually, and it's funny because we've been playing the last few weeks. We actually had some pretty clean games, especially like overall. But this game, we've got at least, let me see one time. It feels like at least 6 flags.
Yeah, don't worry. Listen, William, they're going to be sitting with us on the couch in a couple of weeks.
We'll make sure to leave space for LT.
We'll leave space for the Eagles, J-Dog and LT and all that. Colts 26, Giants 28 right now. Colts did not get the 2-point conversion, so it stays that way. LT said, I'm not worried about the Super Bowl. I'm worried about the Cowboys today. He hates the Cowboys. Good. I'm glad it's the Super Bowl. Cowboys will always be Giants forever. You know that. We're better than the Eagles, but, this year they needed to give us injuries to sweep us.
Yeah, like even when we suck, why are we always the team to beat?
Yeah, why are we always the team everyone wants to beat? Oh, yeah. We got that star now with the Cowboys. If roles were reversed, the Cowboys fans would be thrilled since it isn't. We come up with excuses. If the Cowboys were whipping up we whipped up on the Eagles. I remember that a couple years ago, the last game of the year. We beat them like 50-10.
Yeah, really some crazy score.
And some of the fans are, of course, delusional, like the Eagle fans. But the point is that we at MCF were like awesome, great, clapped it up, but. We swept them. Cool. We got him. Good. It's not a big deal. People were talking like we were going to win the Super Bowl. I was like, guys, we played a backup Eagles team here with our starters in the game. Like, don't get too happy. It was different. I don't know about everybody else talk to Sully, but I know us. We don't do that shit. We know what the deal is. We don't sit here and celebrate like a Super Bowl. Oh, our LT, our rivalry runs deep. I've burned shirts. You paid up. I've done push-ups, you've paid up. So I'm just saying there's been a lot of back and forth. The thing is, this year it was never a rivalry to me. Even though I hate the Eagles, even though I would love to see the Eagles lose to us, we get a draft pick higher. You're helping us. And we're not really helping you guys. You guys are going to get the second seed anyways, probably, or second, third seed. You guys got to win the Super Bowl or else it's a waste. Saquon, by the way, 2 runs back-to-back, he's got like 25 more yards.
Nah.
Talk to Sully. I don't know if the Cowboys say weak teams. You look at our schedule; it's not that weak, but
the thing is that we played our weakest teams in like the first half of the season, like the first few games, and then a few towards the end here. But we didn't play well against those teams. Then we lost Dak and a bunch of our other starters. We played some of the toughest teams with no with third stringers, everybody hurt, and no starters. And then as we started getting starters back, we started facing again some tougher teams. Now we're officially out of the playoffs. It doesn't matter what kind of teams we face. Like,
I'm looking here. It says here, Chris. He talking. Talk to Sully is talking in the Chris Musburger voice. You are now looking live at a Cowboys sold out MCF vehicle as they travel home and digest a Cowboys horrible performance. Yeah, unfortunately, live here with you guys for everyone to see. Saquon gets another 10 yards. I mean, we can't even stop him to like 8.
Damn.
He gets 10 or more every time he gets the ball.
Did we even try to stop him?
He just runs around blockers, and the Cowboys are running into each other. It's embarrassing. Oh, LT, the Cowboys would have won against you guys. It would have been more celebratory because it's the upset. But you guys beating us, there's no real prideness other than saying, okay, you swept us, but we suck.
You did your job. You did what you were supposed to do.
If we had beat you guys, we would have been celebrating happier because it's an embarrassment to you guys to lose to us. But it's not going to happen. There you go. Saquon, another 15, 20, 23-yard run. Saquon's going to look. He's got 135 yards, or he's got 160 yards.
I was going to say he's got to be closer to 140, 150 now.
Yeah, he's gonna break the Eagles' record today.
He's trying to break Dickerson's record tonight.
No, baby, not Dickerson.
I made a joke.
But he's gonna break the Eagles' record he's gonna break the 2,000-yard mark today.
I know.
I
trying to make a joke. The way he's running, he's gonna break the other one too.
I know. He has 144 yards already. Saquon is officially over 2,000 yards after that run.
Yeah, there it is.
So he got the 165. So now he only needs like less than 100. He's going to get Eric Dickerson's record. They're taking him out of the game. He's got 2,003 yards right now. He's going to 5.8 yards per carry, 13 touchdowns. Leads the NFL, of course, with 2,003 yards. The Giants' worst move of all time. And it's documented on that Hard Knocks.
I just, again, the fact that that's so they could keep Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones, Saquon.
Funny.
They stopped the game, by the way. To give him the ball.
I mean, look, I might be the number one Eagles hater, but that's the right thing to do.
Ninth player to ever get 2,000 yards.
That's the right thing to do.
In like 100 fucking years.
And he got to do it in their home stadium too, like that.
Against who?
Against, of course, us. So we love when that type of record just gets cemented into history.
Next week against the Giants, he gets to run for another 100 yards. He gets the all-time record, which is the unbreakable record of Eric Dickerson, which is very breakable now. Of course, hopefully he misses it by 1 yard. And hey, you never know. You never know playing an extra game what can happen.
The Giants might surprise us all.
I didn't mean, there you go. Now the Cowboys play hard. Now Micah gets a 4-yard tackle loss to the running back who's not Barkley. And even Micah, when he threw him down, he just like walked around. It's like, whatever. Derrick Henry has 1,783 yards.
Is there going to be a commercial break here?
No. Okay. And 14 touchdowns for Henry. But, I mean, Barkley has 300 yards more, or 250 yards more than Henry and a touchdown less. Henry has like 50 less carries, though. 2nd and 12 for the Eagles on our 26. I mean, touchdowns. It's 40-7. Devontae Smith. Nobody was covering him. I don't even know what the defense was. It was horrible. Even against, I mean, these are the starters, but...
Was it last year that we beat them 50-7 or something
No,
like that?
a couple years ago.
Okay.
They had their third stringer making our starters they're not all starters on defense, but the few starters on defense, they look like trash.
Start their third stringer over the
They're embarrassing us. which is exactly what the Eagles want to do every time they play us. So they're doing this is their Super Bowl, and they're winning it big time. 41-7 as the embarrassment continues.
Should we pull Micah?
Micah's on the sideline just looking up at the scoreboard, just like, whatever. Whatever. If you're like, whatever, yeah, we should bench them all, but we're not going to because the Cowboys are dumb. Players want to get their money. Coaches want to save their jobs for next year. 41-7. Did I really have to do this fucking stream? The answer is no. Well, I know the Eagles beat the Steelers last week, real shit, so, you guys better be worried. I know those casuals, they want Rush over Dak. They'll tell you that, oh, but we were this and we were that. Yeah, trust me.
The biggest argument I've seen
Pat
made...
Fiver says embarrassing.
Yeah, but the biggest argument I've seen made as far as the Cooper Rush Dak one is more, okay, Cooper Rush is putting up these numbers. He's not great, but he's super cheap. Dak is only a little bit better, but we're paying him a shit ton more money.
Let's not say that. That's what the Dak haters.
That's basically the argument that I've seen the most from people. That's a reasonable, somewhat based in reality, right? Especially after that one really good game that Cooper Rush just had.
I mean, Cooper Rush with his good games and all that stuff. It's a mirage.
He has one good game a year, and the rest of them he's below average.
I can't see what Pat Pfeiffer said, but Pat Pfeiffer once again dropped the $5 holler in the Cash App. So big shout out to you, Pat. It's embarrassing. She said it's very embarrassing. I saw her comment earlier. She said just one word, embarrassing. It's hard to sit through this shit.
Do you think Jerry feels embarrassed?
No. Jerry says he's embarrassed, but he'll never be. If he was embarrassed, he would have fired his dumb fucking old ass. He would have fired his dumb ass from being a general manager. Be a great owner. He's a great owner. Be an owner, motherfucker, but stay away from general manager. Because all you did was hurt us for 29 years. Even to the Eagle fans, this is your Christmas present. So happy holidays, and especially the Eagles. Ho, 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 Eagles. You know what you guys are. 40 Burger, says LT, and they got a lot of burgers in the chat. Him and J-Dog loving it. J-Dog, 5 rings, still 5 rings. You have 5 points here. You guys got 1. Remember that. I don't care how old or new it is. 5 is greater. Numbers don't lie. 5 is always greater than 1. 40 Burger came up. That's right. At least Dak could beat the Eagles. Cooper Rush has trouble. I think Cooper Rush is like 10-3 against everybody but the Eagles. He's lost every time.
Yeah.
Casual fans and Dak haters will want Rush over Dak, but like the wife said, the reasoning they have is you're giving Dak $60 million, who's a lot better than Cooper Rush, but not better enough than the $3 million. Yeah, he's not better. $58 million better than Dak. I can't deny that, but don't mean you go with Cooper Rush. It means you get a quarterback. It means you don't have a bad front office.
Yeah.
You give Dak the money in the beginning of the offseason so you can get guys signed. They didn't do that. They played games and they fucked around and they found out. Now you lost. Now you gave Dak on the day of the Cleveland game starting the season a contract. You could have done it in the middle of the year. Do you think Dak would have got that contract now in the middle of the year if he had shown this way for 8 weeks of the season before he got hurt? Of course not. But the Cowboys do Cowboy shit because of Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. Stephen Jones and the whole fucking Jones faggot crew. And I'm going to say it. I don't care after dark or not. Schittsburg Squealers, they're gonna get bounced in the first round. Agreed. LT said you should pull over for the 40th burger.
Nah.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate you. Big shout outs to you. Big love. She's gonna be as little G's over there sleeping. Pat Pfeiffer's gonna be the Cash App queen. And maybe it could change with a drop in a second in the Cash App, but she seems to be back-to-back Cash App queen coming at you with John Luna seeming to be the back-to-back gifting champion and back-to-back fucking 6-time gifting champion, right? And 6-time winner as well. If I'm not, I'll have to check it when we get home, but I think he's a 6-time champion on both gifting and overall board, while you have Pat Pfeiffer back-to-back in it. Shout out to you guys are the greatest. Thank you, Cab, Azteca, LT, Michelle Castellana, I can't say that. Castellera. Where is Cooper Rush fans? I don't know, but we got, right now, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing some Trey Lance, at least they're showing him on the sideline.
So that's what it takes to get Trey Lance out there for the Eagles to score 40 points?
LT, I'm with you. We've been through it all. No, Trey Lance not in there. Cooper Rush still in there. I'm just saying, they showed Trey Lance saying, why isn't McCarthy putting in Trey Lance? And you know why? 2 reasons. He's trying to save his job, and Trey Lance will make double the mistakes Cooper Rush will make. And the other reason is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones says, don't put his ass in. I don't give a fuck. Unless Cooper Rush hurt, do not put Trey Lance in. So we're just running the ball here, guys. I said, not in today's world, if a man can identify as a woman and vice versa, then one can be greater than 5. Well, here in this car, we don't believe that. I don't believe that. So that's what matters, what I think here in this direct conversation. I'm with you, Todd Sully. They can do whatever they want, but
change your gender all you want.
You can't
rings
change.
Rings are rings.
Well, he's trying to say numbers can be changed too in this day and age, and unfortunately that may happen one day, but not under my watch. I don't agree with the gender stuff, but that people can just change that stuff.
This
but
isn't the stream for that.
That's after dark. We'll talk after dark. You'll hear my views on that. You'll agree with me too, Talk to Sully. That's why 5 is always greater than 1. That will never change, ever. Jerry Jones getting trolled by the Eagle fans right now. I'm seeing it, and good. Please, Eagle fans, please troll Jerry Jones. Don't stop it, because obviously when the Cowboy fans troll Jerry Jones likes it. He wants more attention. What's up, Raul in the house? Big shout out to them. Giants, by the way, 35-33 over the Colts. Yeah, Eagles had a better team than the Cowboys by far. Even if we were not injured and they were not injured, they have a much better team than us because of Jerry Jones. That's the one and only reason. Yeah. 7 minutes left. 41-7. Cooper Rush somehow still in there. Our other corner, listen, number 20, Raul. We had Andrew Booth out there, corner. We lost Trayvon Diggs. We lost O'Rourke. We lost everybody. We lost our practice squad guys. We got Troy something in there.
And by the time we finally got guys like Deron Bland back and Jordan Lewis, back too.
We just threw a pass to Trayvon gone, CeeDee Lamb gone. By the way, just on second down, looks like we threw a 1-yard completion to Flournoy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, Raul, our corners are trash.
I know there was a stat that we read like 2-3 weeks ago that basically said we lost like 30-something% of our starters throughout the year. Like at any given point in time, we had 30-something% of our starters just out because of injury.
LT about my comments earlier said, "Shh, I don't want you all banned." Tata Sully said, "We're 90% of the time on the same page, Mr. C." I hear you. Now, not about the Trump shit, but that's not for this one. Anyways, let me see here, and I don't know what his thoughts are on it. So Pierre Lance said, "I guarantee Jerry is trying to sign Lance to a cheap ass contract for 3 years." I do not believe. I do not doubt that shit. I am 100%.
Because Jerry would rather be embarrassed by dumping 3 more years into Trey Lance than moving on from him because it was a bad move.
Yeah, making him look bad.
Jerry Jones doubles down on his mistakes.
You think Gentry will be there when we pick? I don't even know. I don't care. At this point,
we have so many needs.
We have so many needs.
Idea what
it doesn't even matter right now. I'm not even looking at the draft
yet.
I'm just trying to see what the Cowboys are going to do next with the coaching and front office and what kind of moves they're going to make for the draft. Draft? We're not saying playoffs. Draft? Forget the playoffs. Which obviously has been done for I've been saying that for 6 weeks, playoffs. Everybody's been like, we got a chance. No, we really didn't have a chance. Cab said Jerry Jones only thinks look at all of these brokies trying to make me feel some kind of way. It's hilarious. Jones is a billionaire. He doesn't care about what any Eagle fans fucks had to say. William Burney said, in my opinion, the only reason you get to eat McCarthy and you give him a new contract is you might as well keep him until that contract is up in 2028. And that is what I think is what's going to happen. That is the reason why I think it's going to happen. We've said that before here in MCF, that if the Cowboys end up keeping McCarthy, it's going to be with Dak's, along with Dak's contract, and
like
they both are out here at the same
timing of
time.
it is going to coincide.
Oh my God! 3rd and 8, a play action. No one blocks. Cooper Rush can't move. He just falls to the ground for the sack.
Wonderful.
Since 2005, like I said, no team has repeated in the NFC East. Now the Eagles won it this year. The Cowboys will do it again. It'll be 19 years, 19 seasons with no repeat winner.
So bad, we haven't even gotten in field goal range.
That's
and the few times we have, we turn them all
That's
over.
the longest streak of any division in NFL history. Field goal. We're going for a field goal.
Oh yeah, they must have heard me.
61-yard attempt. That's the reason.
Bullshit.
And he doinks it up the fucking goal post.
Wrap it
Nothing's
up, boys.
working. Nothing's working. Aubrey kicked a 61-yard field goal and it hit the goalpost. You can't blame him. Tough place to kick. You know. That would have, by the way, that would have been good from 70. Just letting you know. That hit at the top of the goalpost from 61 yards out.
God damn.
Everyone's saying that would have been good from over 70. In Philadelphia, that's crazy. But you gotta make it a little more accurate, Brandon Aubrey. It's just another, you know, I might say something really that bad, but it's another freaking wooden stake to the heart to every Cowboy vampire fan. And so it feels like we're vampires getting stuck in the heart. Every time some dumb shit like that happens, it hit the 61-yarder in Philly, you hit the fucking goalpost.
I mean, that's all we need, an exorcism.
Yeah. So this is just the backups playing out the game here. Fuck, if I'm the Cowboys, I'd kick another field goal just from 70 yards, do it in Philly, and get the record. I would. That's what I would literally do as a coach. And you know what? And people are gonna criticize you. I don't know. How can they criticize you worse already for Mike McCarthy, who should be criticized every single play, basically, every single game? He should be criticized multiple times.
He must be playing to whatever Jerry wants him to do.
It has to be.
Or
Jerry's like, don't be crazy out there, and I'll give you another extension.
Let's be. Either answer is bad.
Unacceptable.
He's either playing to what Jerry wants to do, or this is what McCarthy actually wants to do.
Yeah.
Like either one of those
bad
is
or
bad.
Yeah. I can't read these comments.
No, I feel like one of those is worse. If this is what McCarthy wants to do, that is almost worse.
LT.
Because doing what your boss tells you to do is one thing. Doing what you want to do and fucking it up that bad,
that means
that's on
be,
you, buddy.
That means it's going to be worse next year.
Yeah.
That means it's going to continue. Yep, LT said it's been that kind of day. That's what they said here in the fucking, on the audio.
When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year.
Let me see. LT said the kid needs to be tested for steroids. I can't hear the game.
I thought.
Yeah, no.
It was a commercial.
No, I think that's the longest commercial in history.
Okay.
We got the Eagles running down 3rd down and 5. They only get 2 yards, so we stop them? Question mark. They kick a 60-yard field goal now. They want to.
I would. Why
William,
not?
well, I don't know if they're gonna even want to
Your
waste
defense will
time.
stop it, even if you don't make it. You'll be
Mozzie
fine.
can't hold up, getting blown out. So talk to Sully. Cab said, yeah, Aubrey's a special talent. Bernie said, I think we need to sign another backup quarterback in the offseason or draft one. 100% at least the offseason acquiring there.
Okay.
Talk to Sully said Mozzie pushed back 10 yards. McWife said, nice voice. Can you sing Die Eagles Die? They're punting, by the way, 4th and 3. And they do. It goes in the end zone. 2:24 to go. Cap said put Lance in. Why at this point? With 2:24, I mean, you give him a chance in the second half. Die Eagles die into a jet engine. Said the jet engine. Said Cap. To William Burney said the Mozzie experiment is over. We're not going to cut him. It's a Jerry Jones thing. We ain't cutting him. He's playing out his rookie contract as long as he don't do anything crazy.
We can't even trade him.
What year is this? This is going to be his 3rd year coming in. So, well, no one wants him.
That's why I said we can't even trade him. Like trying to give away food nobody wants to eat. Like no one's gonna eat here.
Shit! There's a huge scuffle in the corner. Here, I'll show you guys. This one is there's a fight going on. That's what usually happens. There's flags all over the place. Fights happen when Cowboys and Eagles play, and one team's getting blown out.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Oh my God. I fucking hate this. Oh my God, why isn't it letting me watch live?
What's wrong?
Nothing, it's just...
What?
I don't know, what was I supposed to do here?
Just hit watch live.
Didn't work.
Okay, what's it saying?
Blocked out. I guess we gotta go to YouTube. I
don't think it's gonna be on YouTube. It said YouTube.
Because we're probably in a different area, baby.
Okay.
I'm one step in front.
And we're gonna miss the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the 70-yard field goal here.
I think Ninja said that if you go on Fox on a private browser, that you get like a free hour.
It's not working.
I think by the time we do it.
Let me see. I have to redo it now. It'll work.
Try YouTube maybe?
It's not working. There it is.
Okay.
Just gotta get it louder a little bit. At this point, I can't hear because there's a truck next to me.
Pam, are you safe down there?
He needs 100 yards for the record. I would, you can put a little lower. I would, the throwing players out.
Dallas, number 83 and 32. Personal foul, disqualifying foul. Philadelphia, number 21. Those fouls were offset.
The 21's thrown out for the Eagles, whoever the fuck he is, some long-haired freak.
I don't even know who
But
83 is.
But 83 is Brooks. He's out. So does 32, which is Tony Price. I think he's the guy he just put up in there. Horrible. I would like to see the replay on that, but it was just a big fight. It looks like Giants won. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we have the volume back up a little more. Or no?
Up or down?
Up or down?
No, not up. I don't need it louder than that. I don't know, Monroe Goodette. I wouldn't if I was him. Giants 42, Colts 33. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for the call there. Huge first round bust. Has talked to Sully. Yeah, they're gonna put him in, hand the ball off, 3 and out, over. No need to put Lance in. It'd be it's even more. If they put him in, it's even more disrespectful. They put him in. Pat 5 for you, the best. Thank you, the Cash App Queen. They are putting Trey Lance in.
Oh my God.
Wow, pass 5 for you called it. They play action. Trey Lance throws it down to the running fullback, 2-yard gain. It's not even why I'm bothered. It almost feels like you're hurting him now.
The Cowboys deserve everything they have coming to them
Cowboys
right now.
deserve everything they're gonna get, guys. Unfortunately, us fans do not. That's the difference. But the Cowboys organization, Jerry Jones, gonna get what he deserves.
Us fans,
but you know,
and the players,
he's
the
still,
innocent ones.
but Jerry Jones still making $10 billion on this team, so he's happy too. He's making out more than anybody, Jerry Jones. So he's fine with giving this organization what they deserve.
Let me know
He
when
loves
the
it.
volume's back up.
Yeah, you can put it down. I'll let you know. Sully said Eagles sweep Dallas for the first time since 2011. I mean, it's congrats, I guess. It's kind of weird that they're doing it against a team twice without Dak and twice without 50% of our starters both times. I don't know. I mean, congrats, but to me, it's not a big deal. I would not celebrate it as much. If I was a Cowboy fan doing that to the Eagles, if I said that was the first time I was able to sweep the Eagles because they had their whole team missing twice,
it wouldn't feel very
I would be
hard.
like, yay, but it'd be like, I still want to do it again next year because, not just because I hate them, because I don't feel like we really did it. And I know LT feels that same way too. I know you.
I think a better example would be more the way that the Cowboys have beat up on the Giants. Like, we've been doing that for like literally 7 years straight, basically.
Yeah.
When they were good, when they were bad, when they were in between. Every single iteration of the Giants, we have managed to beat in the Dak Prescott era, basically.
Yeah.
So
the Caps, the Eagles should sweep us at least once a decade, I guess. Once a decade when we have our backups in, basically, across the board for both games.
even 2011, wasn't that a year Romo got hurt?
That's a good point. Is that when you swept us when Romo got hurt?
I was trying to say, because I know he got hurt in 2013 was our really good season. 2014 was also good, but not as good. 2015 he got hurt.
Pearland said that that Mike will be talking about the fight on his podcast. Exactly. That's what he does. That's what his thing is. LT said Saquon's a game changer. He's why we'll get back to the Super Bowl. I don't know if you get back to the Super Bowl with Custom. He is a game changer if he stays healthy. And in the playoffs, you need to run. So that is where you have an advantage. But I do think also teams that have defenses that can stop the run, you guys are going to have trouble. And the Lions and a couple other teams may have the ability to do that. So in the playoffs, as you know, things get tougher. But again, the Lions have an indoor stadium. So the weather's not going to be that big of a deal. It's not going to slow down Saquon, but it also won't slow down the defense from stopping Saquon. So everyone's going to be going fast. It's about making a concerted effort to stop Saquon Barkley and try to let Jalen Hurts beat you. That's what's going to end the Eagles this year. And I'm going to be real about this, too. I know the Cowboys didn't play very well this game. Obviously, fucking suck.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm not really sold on the Eagles' pass defense. I'm going to leave it at that. Still got some things to show. Talk to Sully, I agree. We had our backups in. 75 points for the Eagles, Cowboys 13. Congrats to the Eagles beating up a broken down, beat up, and shitty Cowboy team twice. Good job by the Eagles. I would not take any big, I would be like, yay, we got them. That's it. I didn't move on with it. What's up, Meatball Ron in the house? Going after dark on us. Wow. So we're going to see a 3rd and 8, and we're going to see a throw from Trey Lance, number 19. 4th round pick for next year, taken up because of him. Trey Lance looks left, doesn't throw it, runs right, doesn't do it, tries to get extra yards, stays in bounds, and loses a yard. He loses a yard on 3rd. He runs out of bounds and loses a yard.
I would feel upset if we had drafted Trey Lance in the 4th round, let alone fucking traded a 4th round pick.
But Dak's definitely better than Trey Lance. Dak's a 4th rounder. This is going to be about over, guys. 4th and 8. If I'm the Cowboys, just punt the ball.
How much time is left?
A minute.
Any timeouts?
That's over. Maybe that's all the timeouts.
Yeah.
Cowboys are punting.
We're not even trying.
No, it's just trying to run the ball out, run the clock out. They're fair catching on the 15. And they're going to take 3 snaps and end it. That's it. The Cowboys not call timeout for this shit. So congrats to LT and J-Dog, Eagle fans. You guys got your sweep. You guys got your win. I mean, I wouldn't be too proud about it, but you guys won like you're supposed to against the Cowboys this year. You guys, we never had we were never favorite. We never had an edge against you guys.
Yeah.
You guys had everything going your way, and you did what you're supposed to do. Beat a shitty NFC East team, which is us. Big shout out to Cab, LT, and everybody. You can look for that. Fuck the Eagles and their fans, Cab. I agree. We didn't hit the goal this time, obviously. Talk to Hood said, owner Jerry Jones on 105 to the Fan today said, quote, keep doing the job you're doing this year. So, again,
he wants to see more of this?
He wants the same thing. He wants to keep seeing it. They're taking a knee and ending it.
And Stephen Jones already let us know that this upcoming offseason is going to look very similar to this past one. So
yeah, the real one for the Eagles, according to Pierre Land, was them trolling Jerry Jones and Cowboy fans. That's the biggest thing they get.
As long as your 2-3 players that got hurt end up being okay, yeah, this was an all-around win for the Eagles.
Yeah, Meatball Ron's also an Eagle fan, so he's another Eagle fan. Like I said, congrats. He said the 2 seed is locked in, and the NFC East, of course. Wilson Santiago said Zimmer's defense looking normal again, just hot garbage water. And yeah, what happened to that defense? I think that without Trayvon Diggs and a couple other guys that we lost, it's just uglier than ugly now. And plus, some of that's just some dumb shit from Micah making some dumb mistakes.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I do think it was more like Zimmer's scheme seemed fine. It was a huge problem with player execution this time. Usually we're talking about that when it comes to tackles.
Yeah.
This time it was just straight up players just missing.
Just looking at the last comments here, Madman in the house, appreciate you. LT said, I will sweep Dallas on a tree, on a knee, on a train, on a plane. I will not let injury stop me from victory. In his Dr. Seuss voice. I hear you, I understand you, and enjoy your Super Bowl victory against us. But remember, when you don't sweep us again for another 15 years, because we have all our starters in, how much this meant to you. Yeah, Lions are not going to slip. LT, it's going to be you guys are number 2. You're not going to be out. You guys are not going to beat out the Lions because you just can't catch them. But, you know, you'll be the 2nd seed, unfortunately. No Jalen Hurts. They still blew us out. I mean, we haven't had half our team, so, you know. And we still won some games we probably shouldn't have. Giants fans are pissed. What a great day, said LT, because they won. Wilson, of course, Zimmer's defense looks great against bad teams. That's true, too. But when we had most of our starters, it looked better, Wilson. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Because, no, it's not a great scheme. Far from it.
No, I didn't say, okay, I never said it was a great scheme. I'm just saying that we saw it being much more effective when we had a few more of our starters out there playing.
The defense
healthy.
looked better when effective. When we had our starters out there, but there was still some issues with it. And some of that's run stopping, some of that's still some scheme stuff that I'm not crazy about, but it's better than it was when it first started off, especially when we got our good players back.
I just want to say that this game, from what I saw, I would definitely put it more on the players not executing properly than I would on Zimmer not necessarily.
I guess, but Zimmer,
properly.
it's Zimmer and the fact that we have shitty players in the field. You know, Andrew Booth, you just can't do anything about him. Yep. What's up, Cowboy champs in the house? Cav said people forget Rush's a backup and our O-line is one of the worst in the NFL. We keep fixing it. In 3 years, we got offensive line help. I don't know how much more we're going to keep fixing it. But with Zach Martin situation coming up and Terrence Steele, question mark to me, we may need to draft some more offensive linemen quick. Cowboys champ said, when the Cowboys play a bad team, they look like a Super Bowl team. Shit. I don't know if I've ever seen us look like a Super Bowl team, but we look good sometimes. Most of the time, it's just fool's gold. Let me see. Giants fans lost the #1 pick. Happy day. All NFC guys are saying that. Cousin said we're mad. Nah, we're just doing our little travel stream here. Hope you had a good holiday, cousin. I'll see you after dark if you show up there. Cat 52 says we need to fix our defense. We need to fix a lot of fucking things. Rip to Greg Gumbel says Pat agreed.
I feel like I'm gonna sound
he passed away yesterday.
Very parental when I say this, but I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Cowboys need defensive tackles. I don't know where they're gonna get them from. Like, more than any position, the defensive tackle's been failing us over and over again. We're not going to draft them in the first round. That you can bet your ass. We're not going Mozzie Smith round. We're not doing that. So, free agency, we can get another Linville Joseph because the Cowboys ain't going to do a free agent move for a good. So, that's what I'm saying. We'll never have a good defensive tackle, Cowboy champ. So, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe we'll go
cousin.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm saying, cousin, you get backstage, not from me. You get backstage from people in the chat. Learn the rules, cousin. That's the way we do it on After Dark. Everyone has their own rules. That's our rules. O-line, says Cab, laughing. Oh yeah, Wilson. I'm not happy at all with Jerry. Definitely bring back Mike McCarthy and Stephen Jones already saying it's gonna be the same thing this year. Cap issues, next. It's all bullshit. If we hit the restructure button on Dak's contract and hit the restructure button on CeeDee Lamb's contract. And with the rollover this year, we got $100 million, guys. It's complete bullshit from the Joneses, just letting you know. So, yeah. LT, good luck in the playoffs, but fuck Philly, so you know what that means. Good luck to you, and I hope the best for you and yours. But not for your Eagles. Fuck them. No mercy. I'll see you soon, LT. Thank you, brother. You dropped a $20 holler in this stream. Pat Pfeiffer with the Cash App dropping this stream, so thank you guys on that. Jeffrey, Kevin L, what's up, man? He said Jerry definitely told McCarthy he was gone. The way Jerry's painting it is that he's going to have McCarthy back. But knowing Jerry's like doing this on purpose to then say, you know what, we're moving on. You don't really know until about a week after the season's over.
Troy Aikman, like 2 weeks ago, he said that he personally feels like Jerry hasn't made up his mind 100% yet, but that he is leaning towards bringing him back.
Right, and that's what Madman said. No, Kevin, I guarantee Mike is back. And we're hearing from what others have said, it sounds like Mike McCarthy will be back, even after a horrible year. A lot of Cowboy fans wanted a horrible year so we could force him out. Have a horrible year, and Jerry Jones still won't do it.
Yeah.
So give me the answer. It ain't no answer. It's whatever Jerry Jones will ever want, and that's the biggest problem on our team, has always been, and will always will be. LT, peace out, brother. Appreciate you saying bye to the chat. We'll be healthy next year. We'll be ready for you, LT, for a real, actual rivalry.
Right?
Oh, yeah. And there'll be no mercy taken. Cat 52 in the house. Take 7 from them. Yeah, we gave them their first touchdown. LT puts the brooms out. Pat said after dark tonight, I mean, it's going to be rough. A lot of things depend on that, but if I do that, it'll, again, either be late, shorter, or a lot earlier and shorter. Like, it'll be like a, 2 a.m. one, and it'll be going to like 6 a.m. kind of deal, or it'll be like a 5 a.m. thing. I'm talking about East Coast time, and it'll go a little bit to like 8, 9 in the morning, kind of deal. We'll see how it goes. If it happens at all, Pat, it really depends on a lot of different things. But at least we're on the road back. He said all in. When Jerry said that, Wilson said he meant all in his pockets. Exactly.
All in that glory hole.
Yeah, in the glory hole Jerry Jones loves. William Burns said, I don't think that we'll fix this one off season, but we can look at another season like this in 2025, and it just means we're wasting our players. Whether it's players you like or don't like, whether it's CeeDee Lamb, Micah, or some people hate Dak. But we got him on this team and paying him the money. You're wasting another season by not helping everybody on this team.
Yeah, it's easy because we know Jerry will get another turn at GMing and drafting.
Jerry Jones won't ever get fired. Mike
Zach
McCarthy
Martin won't get another chance. Dak Prescott won't get another chance. Micah, CD, all the way down to the Liu Fowles and everybody else.
You think that Zach Martin is going to play one more year here to waste it? That's the problem.
He's going to talk to Travis Frederick and hang up those cleats, but I hope not, but that's my fear.
Cap said Jerry needs to retire, but the problem is he'll retire when he dies, and then Stephen Jones take over. So if Stephen Jones becomes GM, it's going to be just as bad, if not worse. If he doesn't become GM, we'll be better. That's a guarantee.
It's hard to know how different he'll be from his father because right now the decisions he's making, he has Daddy looking over his shoulder.
Right. When Daddy's not there, maybe he'll say, "Here, Will McClay, you could be a GM, and we'll be better, guaranteed. We might not win a Super Bowl right away. It might take a couple years to get, but we'll be better. We'll be in a conference championship in 5 years, and maybe a Super Bowl in 7. Anyways, or maybe sooner. Honestly,
now Stephen Jones will be our backup.
Stephen, don't forget that. Micah will be doing his podcast. That's the problem. Madman said Jerry wants a coach who will do what he wants. That's why Mike will be back. Agreed. Kevin L said Stephen Jones will be worse. Mr. Chips Hadley, not easy to fix. Madman, twice as worse with Stephen Jones. Unless he gives somebody else GM duties. Then let him be the fucking clown owner, but let somebody else GM. I think Stephen Jones, though, thinks he's a GM. He thinks he's a fucking capologist, and he's not.
It's the only hope I have. I have to be honest. It's the best we can hope for.
That or get a coach in there that could put a fucking bug in the ear of Stephen Jones and take a little control. That's the only thing we got left. Fuck the Eagles, says Cat 52. Thank you. Meatball Rod said Mosh jinxed the Cowboys season. Thank you. That is true.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
But anyways, guys, fuck the Eagles, as Cap says. Thank you all for joining us. Myself, the kids are sleeping in the back, the wife. We're out of here, guys. It was I'd say it was a fun one, but it wasn't. 41-7 Eagles win. Fuck the Eagles. Congrats to them, but it was an easy win for them, both games.
If we have to watch our Cowboys lose, I would much rather do it here with all of you.
Yes. Thank you guys for helping us absorb the the frustration, the pain, the anger. That's all kind of gone. It's just kind of the sadness. This disappointment, I think was the good word you said.
We're not mad. We're disappointed.
We're disappointed. Guys, thank you in here. Hit the like if you haven't already. I know we just got a couple people in the house, but we couldn't do this without you guys watching, dropping the knowledge in the chat, the love from above. We hit the goal earlier of John Luna. Big shout outs to him. Justin Quarles, Redman R, Pat Pfeiffer, Skeptical Fan, LT in this one as well as Pat Pfeiffer. Thank you guys and all you guys in the chat here. Jump Tube, Kevin L. Shout everybody else out here. They won't sell the team, Mr. Chips. See some of you guys on After Dark. Definitely tomorrow evening. Not sure about tonight / Monday morning, I guess. But we'll do our best. I'll do my best, and we'll see how it goes. And then one of these nights soon, we'll be having Seabass on coming up. Whether it's before end of the season, I'm not sure yet. A lot of things depend on our schedule with the New Year's thing situation going right now. It might have to be a week or two from now, but we'll get him on there, and we'll start figuring out what's going on, not just for the Washington game to finish up the season, which is kind of useless for us, maybe not for Washington. But
playoffs, championships, Super Bowl,
we'll
draft,
we'll be doing some stuff during the playoffs, maybe a stream here and there for fun and just chill streams. But outside of that, you know, we got end of the year for the Cowboys as far as 2024. We got one more game of the season in 2025, and we'll do that here next week on My Cowboys Family. Little G back there, little J back there. The wife, MCW, myself, MCF. Thank you guys for joining us here at My Cowboys Family for another one. Torturous game. Couldn't do this without you all, though. So thank you for this stream and this part 2, part 1 as well. Madman Corky, thank you for stopping in.
Hey,
If you keep rubbing your head on that sunblock, I know.
never forget the number one thing.
Number one thing here, guys, that navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything, guys. Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. Here in this channel, we will always represent that star over everything. And of course, for 7.5 years on YouTube, but 8 seasons of Cowboy football, we've been doing these reaction streams and more. So we're going to keep doing it next year, I guess, reaction streams and beyond. Thank you all. We'll see you in 2025 and doing week 18 of the season. Take care. Much love. You can be anywhere. I'm just happy you're here with us. And baby, anything else you have to worry about before we drop out of here?
One last thing.
What do we got to do before we drop out?
We got to drop the beat.
That's it. That's the best we got for you guys.
Dun,
Thank you, Pat 5, for helping
dun,
safe
dun.
drive back. Thank you guys. You guys stay safe. We'll see you either after dark or for the next My Cowboys Family live stream here. Peace. Stay safe, and go Cowboys. It's a wrap here for the 2024 year and almost for the 2024 season. See you next week, guys. Peace out. Much love.